Alex here with Jesus and Andy with the Tap Takeover podcast, speaking with
Mike Doble from the Explorium Brew Pub.
So you guys have a really interesting setup inside Southridge Mall. What has that been like, and are there any challenges associated with it?
Well, opening a brewery is a challenge in itself. You know, you'd ask any brewer that's out here. But being in the mall can be a little difficult logistically. You know, we're all about the guest experience in the mall, and so, you know, we're odor control and our grains coming in and out. I mean, all that kind of stuff, you know, gets even more sensitive than a normal setup. But there's some awesome things about being in a mall. We got great outside patio space. We got tons of parking. We got a ton of walk-by traffic. There's a lot of sights and sounds that you don't get in other breweries. I mean, it's just a lot of activity and a lot of people running around. It's fun, a lot of fun.
So what'd you bring for the Firkin this year?
All right, so we brought 3 Firkins. We have our Captain Kids IPA. We have our Livingstone's Porter, and then we have Damn That's Good Double IPA. The Damn That's Good's on right now. It's what I'm drinking. It's a fantastic beer, man. It's you know, it's interesting because, you know, IPAs typically don't lend themselves to cast very well because you lose a lot of the hop character and whatnot. But we're known for doing good casks, and I had a lot of our regular guests ask for the IPAs on cask. So we brought 2 IPAs. We got them on now. The Porter will come on a little later.
So I've heard you've had a pretty good mug club following at the Explorium, and they get first dibs on special releases.
Oh, yeah.
What special releases do you got in the pipeline right now?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that, man. So our first special release will be a donut stout. So we did our 3 Saints Bay Imperial Stout. We put in 16 dozen Krispy Kremes. So we're going to bottle probably only about 150 bottles of it. We didn't make that much of it. But our mug club will each get an opportunity to buy a first bottle, and then whatever's left over we'll put in the cooler. Right after that, we should have our collaboration with Cigar City Brewing. We brewed a big chocolate cherry stout. That's phenomenal. I tried it this morning. It's still fermenting, but I can already taste the cherries and chocolate coming through. It's going to be freaking awesome. And then we have a s'mores porter as well as a tiramisu stout, all coming out in bottles probably in the next 30 days, but hopefully before Labor Day.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty stoked about it.
Awesome. So for folks who are first coming into the brewery, what can they expect?
You know, we're basically a comfortable, family-friendly environment is what we try to create. Because we're a brew pub, we have the opportunity to serve liquor and wine, and we have a full food menu. So typically what we see is, you know, families with their kids coming in, which is really great. But then, you know, we kind of split up our dining room and our bar area. After 8, 9 o'clock at night, outside bars usually cranking pretty well. We got all 24 taps outside. And last night we were out there till midnight with a whole bunch of regular customers. And just had a blast. I mean, it's a really great spot to be. We had all our hops growing. Our hops are over 20 feet tall now. So it's just kind of a cool environment to hang out, drink a bunch of beer. You know, the big thing that I tell people that are sometimes people are a little concerned about coming to a brewery. You know, we're kind of a restaurant, or we're kind of a brewery cleverly disguised like a restaurant. So, you know, you can bring the wife, you can bring the kids, but, you know, if you want to sit down and crank down some beers, we got 24 different beers on tap of our own. So something for everybody. It's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time for us, and
man. Yeah.
can't wait to sit down and have a beer and talk about your brewery.
Love to, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.